Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. We're going to make a beautiful card tonight using the Happy Hibiscus stamp set, dies, and embossing folder. Let me just show you here. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. So here we are. This is the stamp set we're going to be using. These are the beautiful dies that go with it. And this is the embossing folder. Now this embossing folder is a hybrid folder, and we will do that at another time. But tonight, or today, we are going to do a card just using it as an embossing folder. So let's get started. So I am a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! In Canada. And if you're looking for a demonstrator, I would be happy to help you on my team, Debbie's Fun Bunch. Okay, so I have done some of the work already just to make things a little bit easier tonight. So I've taken a piece of my thick cardstock, the thick white, and I have cut it at 5.5 by 8.5, and I have scored it at 4 1/4. Just bring my bone folder in here. Get a nice burnish on that. Okay. And I have also pre-cut a piece of basic white at 3 3/4 by 5 to go along with this really pretty in pink 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to glue that on top of there, and that's going to be on the inside of the card. We'll talk about this one here in a moment. So let's just go ahead and do this, and then we can get it in our card base, and we don't need to worry about this part anymore. Hope everyone's been having a wonderful day. Today, we had a very nice fun kit class, first of all, which I totally enjoyed with my ladies. And the weather outside actually was quite nice today as well, which is a really nice change from all the cold and the rain that we've been having lately. Okay, so I'm just going to put this inside my card base. And you could always stamp on the inside of this. Right now I'm just going to leave it plain, but you can do, you know, a variety of things with that. Okay, so just for the moment I'm going to put that over to the side. Then this piece that I was talking about earlier, I'm going to bring in my embossing folder again. There we go. So now I need to bring in my cut and emboss machine. Just let me get it here. Okay, here it is. So with this, I just need my number 1 plate, my Happy Hibiscus folder, and I'll put that down like that. And remember, when you're embossing, always put your seam in first. And then my number 4 plate. And just pull it on through. There we go. Okay, I'll move these out of the way for a moment. Back to that in a few minutes. There we go. Okay, and just look at how beautiful this embossing folder is. Isn't that just gorgeous? So now what I'm going to do is bring in my blending brush and my Pretty in Pink. Now you can use any color. I've just chosen to use the Pretty in Pink because I like it, for one thing. Pink is my color. Even though I have blue on tonight, I actually do like pink a lot. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up. Just do that so that I don't get any blotchy areas here. And then just ever so carefully, I'm going to go over this. You can kind of see how the color is already picking up on it. I'm going to ink it up a few times here. This is an easy card, and I am going to be making a little series of probably about 3 or 4 cards using the Happy Hibiscus stamp set and dies here as a free class to all of you. So I'm just going to do this a few times more. It's actually very relaxing when you do something like this. You can just sit here and add some color so you can kind of see how it's coming along, and you could leave it like that, but what I'm going to do is ink it up again and just try and go over just maybe the flowers now, just to give it a little bit of extra depth to the flowers. I think you can see how that's starting to come. And there, just do this a few more times to give it some added color. There, I want to go on these flowers just a little bit more so, just to really darken the middle up a little bit here. And you can see how the colors are really, you can really see how that's coming along. Let's go down here a little bit. Over here. Just a little bit more here. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll leave it like that. Oh, put that down there for a minute. Okay, so you can see how it's really come to life. Now, you could also take your Wink of Stella, little tool here that everybody loves because of the extra glitter. Now I do think I need to get myself a new one because this just, I do see the glitter, but not as much as a newer one. However, it does still give it some nice extra glitter here. Just add a little bit here and there. Now I don't know if you can see this on camera or not, so you might have to take my word for it, but it is very pretty with the extra glitter. I don't know, can you see? Oh, maybe it catches it a little bit. Go a little closer, there we go. Now you can see, whoops, okay, a little bit of the glitter shine there. Okay, just for a moment I'm going to set that aside there, but already you can see just how nice that looks even against the white without even being finished. So I want to bring in my cut and emboss machine once again, but this time I'm going to need my other plates. Okay. And I need a little piece, I had it here. Here's a little piece here. So my number 1, and I need my number 2. This one here, and then I need my clear ones. My number 3s. That there, and I want to cut out a couple of these flowers, but I also want to cut out the piece here for my sentiment. And I can do that all at the same time. Just rip that off there. Okay. Oh. There we go. And my plate. And wind it through. If you don't already have one of these cut and emboss machines, they are wonderful to own because there are so many things that you can do with them. Many, many different die cuts and embossing folders. Okay, so there's that piece. And I might need my take your pick tool. Whoops. Okay, I'm just going to move my plates out of the way. There we go. Don't you find you always need a bigger crafting area when you go to do something? Sometimes my desk can start off nice and clean, and boy oh boy, does it ever get not dirty, but just like lined with all my card things that I'm doing very quickly. And then you can't find something that you're looking for, like a little lid for your take your pick tool. Okay, now I'm going to just put these back in here so I don't lose track of them. Die cuts can tend to, and stamp sets for that matter too, believe me, I know. I can lose them just very quickly without trying. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more Winkostella to my flowers here. That one, and then we'll add some on here. Okay. And I want to use, I had them here a moment ago. Now I seem to have lost them. Oh, here we go. Just a little dimensional, a mini dimensional. Usually I put this on with my take your pick tool, not my fingers. That's okay. It worked. And I just want to put my little flower on top. There. Alright, now I'm going to bring in my memento, my block, and my stamp set. And you can see just how many, how pretty this is. So today I'm going to do You Make Me Smile. And I could put it on as well with the pretty pink here, pretty in pink, but I think I'll just give it a little contrast. I'm going to use my memento black. Bring in my pad. I don't really need this, but whoops, my goodness, I've got some black on there. Okay. I can turn it over. Alright, and then I'm just going to stamp it. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is just put that there for a moment. I'm going to bring in my pretty in pink ribbon. And before I put anything down, let's just get rid of that little in there. There we go. I'm going to just, and this, like I said earlier, this is an easy card, so it's not a difficult one. But I thought let's start with this one, just to showcase the embossing folder really, and just how pretty it is when you add just a little bit of ink to it. Okay, flip that over. Let's see, some tape. Just want to double check here that I have it straight on this side again, because it moved on me. There. Okay, then I'm going to bring in just a little piece of ribbon again. Just trim that off a bit. And I'm going to go underneath here and tie a knot. Oh. To make it like a little fake bow, which is kind of a fun way of doing it here. I'm just going to trim this off a little bit of an angle. Whoops. There we go. There. Okay, now just going to bring this on here and glue it down. When I have an embossed folder like this, or embossed piece I should say, I like to use a little extra Tombow just to make sure that it does stay down nicely. And I also like it because if I need to move it just a smidge even, I have that little extra bit of time that I can go ahead and do that with. Okay, and now I'm going to bring in I have to find them. I can use my minis. Oh, I know, I had a card class with my ladies earlier today, and they're still in my box. So, okay, we'll go ahead and use the mini dimensionals. That will be just fine too. Just add a 3 here. And put that across here. Going to add one on the back of my flower. And let's see, where will we put it? Maybe. Actually, I think I'll put another one. Whoops. Just underneath this petal here, so that it's attached to the card and to the sentiment, I should say, and to the card as well. And then I want to bring in one of my gems that I like to use and put that on the middle of my flower. There we go. So that is a quick and easy card, which has a very pretty outcome on it. I hope you like that. And next time we will use the same, can't talk, lost my words here. We will use the same stamp set and come up with another card using the Happy Hibiscus. I hope you like it. Have a wonderful day, and we shall see you back soon. And remember, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, and bye for now.